Welcome or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Burr, and if you are a fan of MMOs, RPGs, JRPGs, obscure video games, art, music, then you should subscribe because that's what we do here. Also, don't forget to give that like button a click because that super helps us out. So today we're continuing Stormblood. We just started and already we're getting into the action, so let's go fight more wars, shall we? I think that sounds like a lovely idea, a heaven's word idea, if you don't mind. Okay. Oh, Haley. Welcome, Ian. Oh my gosh, these trees. We haven't even just started. Leave me alone. No, there's two of them. Go away, yeah. That's rude. Fine, I'll fight you. I'll take you out. Does that make you happy? Almost there. There we go. Wonderful. Why did they have them stand right here where all these trees just come attack you? I just wanted to bug you. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's get back to the Reach. We just fought like the beefcake version of Doc Ock. The Reach. That's right. I forgot what we did last time. This place is huge. Oh yeah, we got a new weapon last time. That's fun. That's always exciting. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you, without hesitation, and for that we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value cannot be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's newest weapons, and smashed them. The people will remember this day. Aye, that they will, for it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. The beginning of a campaign by a united Eorzea to drive the Garleans from our lands. Thanks, Lee. Promises and platitudes mean naught without action, but the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. Ha, to think the last time Gridanian troops trod this soil was more than a century ago, during the Autumn War, and that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure, and it gives me heart to see that despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Well said, Commander, which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory and our new alliance. The people will flock to our banners. Just you wait and see. Berrrlynn, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. Oh wow, that was the easy one. You're welcome. Yeah, okay. Guess I'll take that. Owing to the efforts of you all, we have accomplished a great deal in a short time. The Resistance thanks you for your service, Scions. I see operations here have been proceeding at pace in my absence. Welcome back, brother dearest. I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful. Just look at all those new recruits. Indeed, there were several amongst the Scions ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with the Resistance, whom I am come to present. Commander Kemp, if I may. My name is Arnvald Lentinus, a half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. I am here to fight for a free Alamigo. For an Alamigo where women like my mother are never made to suffer. I pray you grant me this honor. Oh. You are a true-born son of Girabanya, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours to freely take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks and the aid of the Orzian Alliance and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, I believe we will soon be in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received sufficient training, I will propose to General Alden that we draw up plans for an assault on Castellum Valedina. I cannot read this morning. Then, in the meantime, we will make what preparations we can. Hooray! Huzzah! Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo. ... What's that? You made it just in time for the ceremony, Aramel. I love singing soldiers. It's my favorite kind.
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field-testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near-total casualties.
Near-total? Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work.
He's got an interesting voice too.
The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
My lord,
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes.
It's a little extreme there. It's very rude. Right? Note to self: keep your mouth shut.
Why? When confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting.
Tell me you're a
It is
psychopath.
delicate dance, one which asks much of my hounds.
Tell me you're a psychopath without telling me you're a psychopath. Okay.
And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
Well, things just got interesting. I like how everybody was like, nobody wanted to talk. Who dat? I can't do anything. I can't take it. That's so funny. My keyboard's all the way behind me. He's like a little scientist. Oh my gosh, he's a merc. That's adorable. I can't with these potatoes. I can't. He's too cute. Alright, just continue. Sorry, how could you not react to that? Oh. Right then, I've got duties to attend to. Mayhap we could assist you with said duties. We are here to help, after all. The three of you have been busy, so I will understand if you require time to rest. If not, however, it would seem sensible to assist our allies with their preparations. Little baby toddler, Everett. We'd be grateful for any and all help you can offer. If you ask around, I guarantee you won't want for work. So funny. Yes, I'll take that earring. Thank you. Beefs. Beefs. Da 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 da. It's very, very patriotic. Like, it almost sounds like one of our American songs. I don't know which one though at the moment, but I keep wanting to sing it. Like, I don't know, maybe it is reminding me of like God Bless America, but I'm like, what else is it? Beeves. Hey Beeves, what's up? I I'm like, maybe it's Bevis. Beves. But I'm calling him Beeves. I like it. I beg your pardon. The woman who bested Gaius Van Balsar wishes to offer me her assistance. I say, this is highly irregular, though I have heard it said you had a penchant for aiding the common man, in which case, before the occupation I was a humble historian. While my duties leave me scarce time for aught else, I think it important that these momentous events be recorded for the benefit of future generations. Primary sources are indispensable, and I had a mind to question a number of my fellow freedom fighters, ask them their motivations for taking up this cause, and so forth. You may take down their statements in this log, and, Burr, thank you for your service, now and ever after. Oh. I see that you really, really respect me, and, yeah, because you're making me go talk to people for you. So funny. Alright, let's see. But don't worry, I'm used to it by now. I know my place. Get my shiny pink chocobo. I was just a cook before all this. Simple fare, really. Had a chance to lend a hand and help feed some refugees one day. I took a liking to the fighters. They believed, you know? And there's always a need for cooks, or at least people who can work with whatever the foraging parties turn up. This is true. You gotta eat. Wait. Huh? Well, let me go talk to these other folks. That one. Yeah. I don't see the other one, but. Da da. Where am I supposed to go? Not this way. I like these purple ones. I like that purple. I was gonna make mine purple, but then I thought it would clash too much with my girl since she is purple. So I was like, eh. Go with pink. Pink chocobo. Hello, battle maze. Oh wait, not this one. I have to talk to you over here, the barber. Da-da. Why? Why indeed? To save lives, perhaps, or to make amends for the ones I couldn't. My father and my brothers worked to death while building a castrum. What did it matter to the Garleans, eh? More where that came from. After that, I couldn't keep on doing nothing. This is true, Aramo. You have to be a hero, so you may as well look good doing it. Glam is endgame, so I'm just working towards that slowly, okay? Who are you hiding all the way over here? Huak? That's what I'm going to name my firstborn child. Aren't you the Icon Slayer? Damned if I know why you'd bother asking someone like me why I joined the Resistance, but it's simple. If I wasn't fighting for El Amigo, I'd be fighting for the Empire. You're either with them or not, and if you're with them, you may as well make the most of it. Food, trading, citizenship if you live long enough. You'll die stealing someone else's land, like as not, but that's the choice. But me, I'd rather die here. Cute, Barbie. I love that. I think it's very important. I mean, she's like my brothers. They're all about the glams. They're so funny. We gotta go up. I'm not attuned to any of them. I'm attuned to the big one. We have to go to that one though. Of course. Space Barbie. That's funny though. Hey, you gotta do your thing. You gotta do it, you gotta have fun. That's all. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Tune real quick since we're up here before I forget to do it again, but I think I have to go further north. Tuning. I've done it. Fabulous. Exactly. I think it's up here. Yeah, it's about this way. Well, this is fancy. Did not think this was here. This person better have something interesting to say. This is a far ways to go. Just to get some answer. Oh, wow. It must be important. Look at this space. Hratbar. I definitely read his name as Hot Man at first, and I was like, that's not it. Why'd I join the resistance? Well, if you must know, it was to avenge a friend the Imperials butchered before my very eyes back in El Amigo. We owned a stall in the markets, and a passing soldier snatched up a piece of fruit. He spoke out before I could stop him, only to get a fall of steel in the gut for his troubles. I found my way here, and that was that. Well. And that was that. Oh, I see. There's a temple up that way. That makes sense. The Temple of the Fist. Yeah, the lack of flying is a pain, but I have been trying to collect all the ether currents I've found. Which, we found like 3 so far, so, you know, I feel like we're doing pretty good. Hi there, friend. Well met, Burr. Have you spoken with the freedom fighters as I asked? Yeah. As fascinating as they are varied, you have a knack for convincing others to bare their hearts to you. I could not have done better myself. Many years from now, when these tempestuous times pass into memory, their accounts will serve as a window into the struggle. We must never forget, my friend. Never. If you say so. What? What's that? New move. I'm getting to the point where I have to like rearrange stuff because I have a lot of moves now. Upheaval. What is that? That sounds exciting. Here. There we go. Gonna have to look into those things. Now we gotta go back to this lady, and now we gotta do this quest about her dash of green. Yes. And these names are complicated. I think they really just like put a bunch of letters in a hat. Like they take like the Scrabble pieces and just put them in a hat and then just like pull out so many of them. And then they just are like, here's a name. You want to help, do you? Seeing as how I'm in no position to leave the stew pot unattended, how could you go and ask Team for a variety of herbs? 6 sprigs or so of whatever he's got on hand should suffice. It's not as haphazard as it may seem. Depending on the recipe, it doesn't really matter what sort you add, so long as you add something. I'll be here when you get back. I feel like that is true. To an extent, yes, with cooking. Like, you can put whatever spices you like in it, as long as you have, like, the base. Where am I going? I don't think that way. No, we're going back over this way. Team! Teba. Teba! Losing my mind. Herbs, is it? 6 sprigs of whatever's on hand. Afraid I can't spare that much. You'll take 2 and be glad of it. How rude. This is for your supper. The remainder you'll have to gather yourself. Shouldn't be too much of a bother, though. You'd be surprised what you can find growing underfoot, even in the reach. How did I know we were gonna have to go collecting things? Oh, like literally just laying on the ground in here. Hey. Huh. I thought we escaped those for a while, but alas, they caught us. Ta-ta. This one over here. Where are you telling me? This way? It's behind this, the road? Oh, I see it. Yes, it is. Bloodstorm. Oh no! Chocobo said no way. The destroyer. The last one is over by the entry. I guess not. No, they have to be blue. Like the old one. They have to be blue for the water chocobos. And I have a pink one, which is just for aesthetics. It's just a yellow one with dye. Oh yes, I finally did do chocobo racing though, and I really enjoyed it. So I technically have another chocobo. Well, racing chocobo. I forget what I named it though. It's a weird name. Ah, there you are. Got those herbs I asked for. Yes, the reach greens. It's just for licks. That's so funny. I do like that you can kind of like skim a little bit over the water with some of the mounts. I think the chocobos, they'll like put their feet in the water when you fly over it. But if not, there's one that I was doing it over in Costa del Sol. And we were just skimming. It was kind of funny. Thanks, that'll do nicely. And, sorry to impose upon you, miss. Thought you were another new recruit. Didn't realize until after that you were, sure. But to answer the question that's probably on your mind, yes, it's always like this. Never enough food or supplies to go around. All the more reason to be grateful when our countrymen can spare some for the cause. Though that comes at a cost too. Too many villages, too many children more deserving than us. But a man can't fight on an empty stomach, can he? So we partake as we must, and we never lose sight of the dream. I wish we had giant swimming chickens in real life that we could ride in the water. That would be amazing. Wait, we have to go ye wayward brothers. Ah, this way. Wayward brothers. Chickens are definitely interesting creatures. You look like a strider in search of comrades in need. If so, I have a task for you. I am a trader, and I was told to expect new recruits this eve. Yet Area 1 has come. Perhaps they were given the wrong time or location. I do not know. They number 5 in all. These would be warriors. Send them unto me, should you chance to find them. Five of them, but they're all lost. That's not a good start. Not at all. It's like we're just killing time here. Hey, Sean. Recompense. Devout recruit. Hello. You're in the wrong place. Sorry. You can come pray another time. I know I'm late, but I had to say a prayer for my sister first. After what the Imperials did to her, death was a mercy. Well, don't make me feel bad. Alright. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't think this Olger guy is the recruit here. Nope, over here. Excuse you, don't punch that rock. Huh? Trading? God, I was so busy practicing to impress the others that I completely forgot. Thank you. I'm losing faith in these new recruits. So goofy. Oh, cool, Sean. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, I did it a little earlier today. Most of the peeps are out of the house, so I was like, well, I'm going to take the opportunity while it's quiet here to do a live. A brooding recruit. A thousand pardons. So preoccupied was I by the question of whether Alamigo could be a monarchy or a republic that I neglected to attend my training. How silly, I know. Until we drive the Imperials from our lands, the question is moot. Thinking about the real questions, I suppose. Alright, Ernest recruit. The teacher calls for me. I see. Well, I blame my dog. I'm gonna have to have coffee after this. He woke me up so early. I can't stop yawning. The teacher calls for me. I see. We were discussing strategies for disabling Magitech armor, you see. And, yes, of course there is no time. If you would excuse me. You big dork. Where are you? Huh. Let's see. They don't exist. Exactly. I know, I was like, just, the sun is barely creeping in. It's okay, we can just lay down. You did not want to hear it. So silly. Where is this person? Darn it, they were hiding. Oh, faint-hearted. No wonder they're hiding. Oh, bugger, you were sent by the snake, weren't you? I heard 1 in 4 recruits doesn't live through their training. That can't be true, right? Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. Well, there's 5 of you, so you should be good. Ananda. Oh, okay. I like these snake ladies. They're pretty cool. It's like Medusa. All recruits are present and accounted for. My thanks to you. So now all appreciate the rigor with which I train my recruits. Some favor a gentler approach, as if the Imperials will be so kind. 'Tis a thankless job to teach, some say, but I say their survival is thanks enough. Fare you well. It's fair. Gonna get a sip of my drink. Yes! Yes! La mia. Token of faith. Where are we going now? Oh. Oh. We just ran right past him. Let me guess, this is gonna be another go fetch mission. Who do you think I am? You gotta go get your token. Did you lose a token? Damn it all, where could it have got to? Oh, pardon me. Fellow lover of freedom and justice. You haven't seen a ward of the Destroyer anywhere, have you? Maybe on the ground, as if a certain bloody fool had dropped it? I'd been him. I had it this morning, that much I knew for certain, and I've not left the Reach since. So it's got to be around here somewhere. A fetch quest, perhaps? No way. If you've got a moment to spare, would you be willing to help me search? I spent some time near the Temple of the Fist earlier, so it might be there. As for me, I'll look around near the Officer's Pavilion. They're hardly rare, I know, and I could just as easily buy another, but even so, please help me find it. Why don't I just go buy you another? How about that? Let's go see if we can take this etherite, maybe. Pink bean. Yeah, right? Now we gotta look around. Searching. Well, as long as it's not an escort mission. I don't like escort quests. They always get me too stressed out. Alright. Oh, yeah, we gotta go this way. Gotta go into the temple. Yeah, they are so stressful. And it's usually like you're almost there and then they'll kill the person because of some random stupid thing. And then you have to do it all the way over again. Like, it's rare if you ever have one where it's like there's checkpoints. It drives me crazy because I'm not very good at them. So I have to start them over very often. Hi, I think I found it. You're welcome. I swear I've searched high and low, but it just won't turn up. Oh my gosh, Sean. Yes, exactly. Just escorting you, taking you to your destination. Oh no. Ford escort. Dun-dun-dun. 7 L's, that's the one. That's my lucky ward. You're a godsend, sister. Before I was born, my mother made a pilgrimage to the Temple of the Fist, where she, like many others, received the blessings of the monks. And then Theodoric came and burnt it all to the ground, the mad bastard. And after him came the Garleans, who cared even less for our beliefs. But I still keep to the old ways, as do many others. And when my son is born, I'll teach him the stories in the scripture, as my mother taught me. Oh, okay. Well, see, that they say things like that, and I'm like, oh. Well, I'm glad we found your thing, because, like, you just would have passed it on. It's so sweet. Stupid. Just let me be angry and annoyed at you. Alfie! Hello, Jen. Welcome in. And with that, another task is complete. And I skipped it. Aye, that she has, and we thank her for it. It pleases me to inform you that our new recruits have completed their initial training and stand ready to contribute. That was fast. As discussed, Minago, I would have you present my proposal for an assault on Castellum Villadina to General Alden personally. Of course, sir. Are you and yours planning to return to Castrum Oriens before the operation? If so, why don't we travel together? That seems a fine suggestion, but I must consult my comrades ere we depart. Very well, I will wait for you at the pass, but not too long. Don't tell me what to do. I expect Kryl and Ishtola will wish to remain here to support the Chirurgeons, but nevertheless, we should go and ask them. Oh, hi! Vexu. Well, welcome in. It's nice to see you on stream. Yay, it's a party. We're all here. I'm gonna get this on this bird. This bird, yo. Where are we supposed to be? Where am I? Okay, we're right here. Like, somehow. I kind of like this place. I mean, the layout's a little funny, but I like the look of it for like a little desert oasis of sorts. The Chirurgeons. I forgot that they were even with us. Like, we were fighting things. I forgot that we had these guys here. Who is Artemis? I see. That would explain the sudden flurry of activity outside. This joint operation marks a turning point in our conflict with the Garleans. For the first time, the Resistance and the Alliance shall go on the offensive and attempt to capture an Imperial outpost in occupied territory. Personally, I believe it is imperative that we offer them our full support. As was the case with Ishgard, however, this is not a choice to be made lightly, nor less on others' behalves. This is war, and every scion must decide what part he or she would play. Sorry, my dog is... She's shaking the whole table. It's a little earthquake. I'll fight for Alamigo, for my father, for Ida. I'm in it to the end. The choice was made for us ere we were born, brother, when the Empire marched on Eorzea. They will stop at nothing to subjugate or slaughter us all. Van Balsar and Van Damas were but the first to try. Though your fervor is surprising, I cannot dispute your logic. I love the brother-sister dynamic. At the risk of repeating myself, I am of course of the same mind. The present situation is untenable, and further complicated by the existence of Ilburn's Primal. I believe we have no recourse but to directly and openly intervene. I thought this a foregone conclusion given our actions thus far, but if you require renewed affirmation, then yes, I am still wholly committed to this cause. For it is ultimately the selfsame cause I have served since first I pledged to serve Master Louisoix in the Circle of Knowing, the salvation of Eorzea by any means necessary. She is so freaking sassy too. I love that it's just like consistent, like it's just unwavering sass, I suppose. That said, I shall refrain from taking the field on this occasion. There are many here who require further treatment, and doubtless more to come after. I came here for Minfilia, and that hasn't changed. However, I'd like to stay with Ishtola for now and tend to the wounded. He's like, I called it. As for you, Burr, you are, to quote our dear friend Lord Edmont, the woman who slew Gaius Van Balsar, and some half-dozen primals besides. Your presence may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Many look to you as a hero, and heap great expectations upon your shoulders, but you, like every scion, must decide for yourself. There you got so many options, but basically, we're there. I'll fight. The Empire poses too great a threat. We can but carry on for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. As long as there's a battle to be fought, I'll be there. To be frank, Alfie, this isn't my fight, but I will do what I must. Oh my gosh. I want to do that one. To be frank, Alfie. I don't want to be mean to him. Nah, we don't like these Imperial guys, so I mean, I would want to fight against them anyways. Nod? We didn't. Nod wasn't an option. Yet, I mean. Indeed. As you have doubtless seen during your time in the outlying villages, their so-called meritocracy... I can never say that word. Meritocracy. Is that it? Meritocracy is but a pretext to torture and enslave their lesser subjects. Oh my goodness. My poor guy has itchy ears today. Such is the fate that awaits us all should their expansion continue unchecked. Take care, Istola, Kryl, and do not hesitate to contact us should you require assistance. Least, I would ask that you remain here by Conrad's side. We should go, or Monago will leave without us. My type persuades you to join us, Burr. Should you wish to give your decision further consideration, Castrum Oriens would seem an apt place to do it. You need not answer right away. I'm sure I could convince Monago to wait a little longer. Yes, it's very reminiscent. I wake up in the middle of the night to that, and I'm like, forevermore. Nevermore, evermore. What do they say? Good old Poe. There's always one. There's always gotta be one. You can count on the nod. There's like over 6,000 nods in the whole like main scenario quest line. Somebody actually went through and counted them all. I was shocked to hear that. Like 6,900 or something? Like, that's a lot of nodding. You couldn't have made some of those some yeses? Paid a voice actor a little bit, like a couple bucks more? I don't think I have, Sean. Do you have a recording of it anywhere? It's up here. So you will be accompanying us. Full glad am I to hear it. All set? Excellent. Then let us be off. Yeah, I kind of miss your fluffy white head. Oh, so I can just like, you know, go and do a crazy teleporting thing. I don't have to walk there. It's amazing. Nope, I haven't seen it. But cool, I would like to see that. That's awesome, Sean. Good deal. Welcome back, comrades. What news? Greetings, General. I am Commander Kemp's behest to brief you on the latest developments at the Reach. Our recruitment efforts have exceeded expectations. In addition to welcoming many motivated young Alamegans, our ranks have been bolstered by the arrival of a number of experienced veterans, thanks in large part to the efforts of the Scions. As a consequence, we are now able to field half a dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak. Good. I gather Conrad is eager to strike while the iron's hot. Just so, General. He proposes that we begin preparations for a joint operation to capture Castellum Velodina. Capture Velodina? That will not be easy. It will, however, be necessary if we are ever to push east towards the capital. There is no profit in delay. It is only a matter of time before the Garleans learn of our plans and summon reinforcements. The Alliance hereby accepts, Commander Kemp's proposal. Tell him to take no chances. Bring every able-bodied Alamigan who can wield a weapon. Pippin, I want Velodina watched. Assess its defenses. Every fortress has a weakness, and I would know this one's. If there is no objection, General, might the Scions join Marshal Taraben? Nod. By all means. If that is all, let us be about it. I can always share it to the Discord for you guys if one Sean sends it to me. If that's cool with Sean and everyone else. Conrad and the General are of one mind, it seems. I only wish I could say the same. Whoa. Motorcycle rabbit person. Well, this aggressive strategy may well profit us in the end. What losses will we suffer in the meantime? Anyway. What are you doing? Don't be crazy. Anyway, we should speak with the Vice Marshal about this reconnaissance mission and see how he would like to proceed. Reconnaissance. Take that one. Yay. But actually, I think that's where we're gonna stop today. But yes, send that to me, Sean, and I will share that so everybody else can view it too, because that's really cool. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I know it was kind of different time compared to how we've been doing it the last few Saturdays, so I'm really glad people could come on out and hang out. And yeah, just keep an eye out on that community page because I will post what time I'll be streaming tomorrow. Alright, see you again soon. Bye.